guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm going to show you how I made this lovely little no-sew notebook. I made it a little while ago and I wanted to make a little Christmas one to pop into the journal. So I thought I would show you how I did it. Very, very easy. And it just looks like that. So it's some lovely little pages in here. This one I've made with the Pink Butterfly collection. Papers in here, and I used the little sort of like postcard size papers that you get in it, and it's really, really lovely. A little bit of lace to tie it together as the closure, pops a little butterfly on there, so it's really, really simple, like that. So really easy. So what I've got today, I've got the Christmas papers. Now I'm using 4 of the Christmas little postcards that you get in the kit. Now this is the classic Christmas collection, and I'm also using 4 of the, I've just cut up 4 plain pieces of paper, just used one of the background papers. So you get 8, so you want 8 papers. Now it doesn't really matter what size you've got, but these are 5.5 this way by 4. Okay, so I've got 8, so they're all the same size. So all I'm going to do is just fold them in half. You need to fold all of them in half like this. Now this is one of the easiest little journals that I've ever made. Really quick and easy, and if you don't sew, these are brilliant. Now you can make these out of scrap paper, so if you've got any odds and ends, you can make them like this. Just make sure each piece is the same size. So all you need is some paper, some glue and a little bit of ribbon or something for the closure. So it's really, really simple. So I'm just going to fold each one in half like this, and then I've got one of the little words and phrases to go onto the front of it. And I love that one because it says, "May you never be too grown up to search the skies on Christmas Eve." So I think that's really lovely saying. So there we go. So I folded them all in half. Now I've got another long piece here, so that's just cut, which is the same width here. So that's 4 inches that way, and that's just to put on the outside to wrap round the journal, like that. So I'm just going to open these up so I can see which are the pictures and which are the plain. So I'm going to pop this one on the front. So it doesn't really matter as long as you alternate them. Now all as you do, you take one of the pieces of paper like that and pop some glue on this one side of it, just like that. Let's move these over. You've probably made some of these before, but I thought I'd just show you, because I'm going to make one to pop into the journal anyway. Take another piece and then just pop it on top, just like that. Make sure this is lined up at the edge there. Now you can use double-sided tape if you wanted to. You can use glue stick or anything you like, but I thought I'd just use some the wet glue for this one. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to alternate. So we're going to have a plain piece, and then a decorated page, and then a plain one. So then you can sort of like do a little bit of journaling in it if you want to as well. So a bit of glue just around the outside of each one, just like that. And then pop that on. Just make sure the end is lined up on this side. Just this end here. So if you cut them all straight and level, it should be fit nicely, just like that. So look, a little bit of white, but I'm going to ink that anyway, so that doesn't really matter. A bit more glue, just around like that. What should we do? We'll have a Christmassy paper. Oops. Make sure that's level. Squash it down So you know what I'm doing, so you just put one on top of the other like that. Easy peasy. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly speed this up for you, so you don't have to watch it all going put together. Okay, so there we go, all stuck on top of each other, just like that. Not very level, I should have done it a little bit more, but never mind. You get the idea anyway. So then what we've got this lovely little booklet, like this, with all the little pages. So you've got a little writing page, and then you've got like a nice decorated page, and a little writing page. So it sits like that. So then what we're going to do, we're going to pop the other sheet onto the outside, and I'm going to pop a little bit of seam binding in here like this. Let me just tie it and just see how much we need to make a little bow on the outside. So let's just cut that down like that. So we're going to stick this on here, stick this down just like that, and then on the other side as well. So then that's your closure. Make sure they're both level. Oops. Stick that down. Perfect. Just like that. So it still opens up. Okay, and then what we want to do is just pop this onto the front here. Make sure we've got it the right way round. That's right. So we pop a little bit of glue onto here. Just like that. Now you can use any glue. Again, I'm just using the tacky glue that's in my little pot. In this one, it's just a bit of tacky glue in there. So stick that down. And then do this side as well. Just like that, and then just bend it over, just like that. Perfect. Squash it down, and what I'm going to do then is just cut this piece off. Make sure you hold that little bit of ribbon in, or whatever you've used as your closure. Oops. And that just gets cut off, and that's how easy peasy it is. And you've got a lovely little journal, and you've no sewing, just sticking, just like that. You can round the edges off if you want to. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a little bit of distress ink just along the top here, just around the edges. Probably go in there. If you've got any little white bits on your pages, just go over it with a little bit of ink. Here, look, a little bit of white on there. So easy peasy, but little notebook to pop into any journal like that. Perfect. There we go. Pop that on top. Now I'm going to just decorate the front like that. Now I've got this little saying here, so we can just pop that onto the front, and maybe we will have to have a little bit of cheesecloth on there, just a little bit, just down the side, I think. I'm going to actually stick it onto here first, I think, Let's use a little bit of 3-in-1 for that. If I can get it out. There we go. Just stick that on. Just wrinkle it up a little bit. Just like that. And then that can just sit on there. Perfect. And there's no sewing at all. Quick and easy. And again, just get out. I might make a couple of these actually, because when I send out my physical items from my Etsy shop, I like to pop in a little gift. So I may make some of these to pop in there. And there we go, guys. How easy was that? And then you've got a little tie there, little bow, which we can just tie up. And that was quick and easy, and I think it looks really, really pretty, doesn't it? Isn't that lovely? So open it up, and you've got a lovely little Christmas journal, little notebook. The pictures, and you can do some writing, you can stick all sorts of things, all the little words and phrases you could pop in here, just like that. And I think it looks lovely. So there we go, guys, another quick little project for you to do. And again, you can make it out of scrap pieces of paper, all the little leftover bits that you've got. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, take care, bye bye.